Yo, what's up everybody? R60 back here with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mig-21 Bison, and I don't necessarily want to do a buyer's guide on this sale because I feel like a lot of people are doing it already, a lot of bigger people as well, and it's just, I feel like it's already overdone. So instead I want to take a look at the aircrafts themselves, the ones that I have that I'll take into a match and show you guys its actual flight performance. As for that, I am currently at 640 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. I have a goal of 1,000 subs, but I'm going to pull up the vehicle right now. And it is normally a $75 jet that is currently on sale for $37, which is, in my opinion, is extremely underrated for what you get, especially when it comes to grinding Britain Air. It is a $75 jet that is currently on sale for $37. That is, in my opinion, an absolute steal. And the reason why is because you are at a 12.3 BR, which, you are on a Mig-21 platform, so a lot of, people may think that's bad. However, the avionics upgrade and the weapon system you get on this Mig-21 it's worth it. Now, this, if you don't know, is the Mig-21 93. It is the Indian variant. This is the most modernized, or the second most modernized Mig-21, I believe, only being beat out by the J7D technically, but I'm actually intending to make a video on that one as well. Now, as said, it's supposed to get R77s, however, it doesn't because Gaijin. But that's fine because you get access to R27Ts and R1s as well as two R73s. Now, the reason why this is special, now, it's a 12.3 BR. You don't really see anything that's too big of a threat. The biggest threat you'll see is stuff like the Mig-29 SMT, or what's that aircraft called? Sweden. I don't have anything in Sweden, but the JA-37DI, you'll see that one a lot. But even that isn't really, from what I've seen, isn't too terrible of a threat. The reason why I love this is because you face a lot of F4Ss. And I'm actually going to talk more about that as we get into the match here. But you face a lot of F4Ss. Now, I'm sure you know how hot F4 Phantoms are. I've had instances where I've launched an R73 in a head-on easily a kilometer out, and they just cannot flare the damn thing. They cannot flare the missile. And that just comes down to its IRCCM. Now, for radar missile, it only has an R27 or R27Rs, so not the best radar missile. They don't have great range, but they are still easy to use if you use them right. They also still have the R27's data link, which makes it dope. Keep in mind, you also have the R27T, which at one point, if anyone was around for it, when that missile first came out, it was the GOAT. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was the first IRCCM missile we had received. I may be wrong in that. And we didn't even know it had IRCCM, so we were like, how is this R27 unflareable? Let me talk about my playstyle of this aircraft. I use it as, well, what I call a deck gremlin. You really don't have the weapons to sustain a high altitude fight against most things. Like, if you were to face that Yak 141 up there, or you do get up tier to like 13.3 and you're facing R77s, you're simply outmatched in missiles. I'm just gonna be honest. However, what this plane is really good at is being support from low to the ground. You're able to fly this aircraft low and multipath pretty much every missile, and you don't have many flares. To be honest, you really don't. You don't have that much countermeasures, but that's never been a problem for me. I never had a problem with countermeasures. Just maintain it. You'll come to see that you really don't face that many things that can be that big of a threat to you. Now, this is my first time really flying it since the addition of the Su-33, which is a menace in itself. I am picking up a F-14. So, avionics upgrade include HMD, including for IR, so it's IR and radar. You get a way better radar. I mean, even though you are limited to a small range, Way better radar for tracking people. And you get an upgraded RWR, allowing you to actually see not only what is seeing you, but it's also directional, which is just amazing. As for everything else, it's just a Mig-21 Bison. It rips at the same speed, airframe limited to about Mach 1.15, which, you know, isn't too bad. Same fuel consumption. I usually bring 21 minutes in a drop tank, and that's pretty much perfect. You could bring more, depends on your playstyle. I go in, kill people, leave. That's more than likely a Phoenix on me. You won't be able to tell. So we're gonna just hold the multipath as best as we can, and we should be fine. Drag that missile out. There is an F-18, which could either be an F-20 or an AV-8. If it's an AV-8, that means it's Harrier with AMRAAMs. We have a Mirage in front of us. Ooh, you see that? Won't launch the missile at me. We're gonna try this. Yeah, it's a severe right there. F4S right here. We're gonna try to head on him with a R73. He's dead. Yep. Another F4 coming in. Hold on. He's not firing that. Yep. And just like that, 3 kills. There's an F20 right here. I didn't realize he was here, but he's not really looking like too much of a threat. Oh, there it is. I got hit by a Macho Magic. So, very good performance, as you can see. I mean, to be honest, I should have pre-flared that matcher, but we're gonna move right into the next match so I don't waste any more of you guys' time. Alrighty, we are on Spain. We're gonna fly the same strat. We're gonna keep it low. However, I'm gonna cut to the left over here and see if we can come off into the right and sneak up on some people. Now, for my third and final match for this, I'm going to actually take it up to altitude and see what you can do for altitude. As said, it's not amazing compared to everything else that you could be facing, but you can take it to altitude. It really depends how you play it. So I'm going to take it to the far left, see if I can sneak up on some people, because you have really good missiles for sneaking up on people. If you wanted to play like a total rat, you could totally take R27Ts and sneak up on people and just not even give them a radar warning that you're shooting at them. But there's always a risk that comes with that, as with the Ts being slower than the ETs, they could always spot it before it hits and flare it. There's actually I don't know if he launched. That looked weird. Okay, he didn't launch. Alright, he actually broke my missile there. Still alive. He defeated that missile. That's unfortunate. We're gonna launch at this tornado. Alright, tornado's dead. I'm gonna let that guide in. SU-22 there. Crazy part is I did not warm up at all for this game. I'm just straight up. I hopped on. Missed that, unfortunately. That would have been pretty cool to get on camera. I didn't warm up at all. I'm just, you know, I hopped on here. I was like, I want to get this video out for y'all because the sales ends January 2nd, and I don't necessarily want to make a buyer's guide because every other bigger YouTuber is doing that, and I feel like, well, that was a waste of a missile. I'm going to launch another one. And it seems to be dudding out, but it looks like it's going to hit. Yep. So I didn't want to make a buyer's guide because, you know, all the bigger YouTubers are, you know, over there doing that. Like, you know, you could just watch them, and, you know, I don't want to be doing the same stuff as everyone else at the crit. I don't want to be doing the same stuff as everybody else. I want to, you know, show the actual performance of these aircraft, and just, instead of just saying, oh, it's really good, take my word on it, you know what I mean? So we are in a little bit of a dogfight here. I'm gonna pop landing flaps. We are still clear on our right for a little bit, but I am running out of flares. Kind of concerning. We got, oh, he's dead. Okay, well, womp womp him. I don't know if that's an R60. I'm dead. That's an R24. Damn. Well, that's 2 kills. An assist. Definitely could play better. Could play way better, but I pretty much just got up, and it, and you know how that goes when you just hop on. So our last match, I'm actually going to make a new loadout because I actually haven't tried this yet. We're gonna take R27Ts instead of R27Rs. And we're gonna run R27Ts, and we're gonna try to just turn our radar off and see how this goes. So we're on Spain again, so instead of taking this one to altitude, I'm just gonna keep playing as a rat. And we're on the opposite spawn this time around. So we're actually gonna bank it right, we're gonna take it right, and we're gonna see if we can actually just sneak up on people again. It didn't really work last time because for some reason that time around people just went that way, which I'm not really used to. Usually they all bank right. Oh, this is the EC Spain. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well, that gives me a lot more options for how I want to play this. Also, if you're wondering where I got this skin from, this is a custom skin. I got it off War Thunder Live. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, this is a custom skin. This isn't something off the marketplace or anything you can earn. Unfortunately, it looks really cool in my opinion. So credit to whoever made this. I do not remember off the top of my head, but I will find it. Put the link in the description. So with this being an EC, I'm definitely not going to play altitude. I brought R27Ts, so we are going to try to just turn our radar off and be as much as a rat as possible. We do have F-14s on my RWR. We also see Mig-29s, which you won't be able to tell what Mig-29s, but considering there's Mig-23s on the enemy team coming on my RWR, I'm going to take a guess that they're not the 13.3 variants, which means no R77s, which is good. But I could be wrong, of course. We have to wait and see if we see any. Yeah, we're going to take this far right and try to be stealthy about how we approach this. We also got a couple F4 Phantoms on our RWR, which is sweet. Always love seeing those. Free kills, pretty much. They can't really outmaneuver you. I mean, if you get outmaneuvered by them, you did something wrong. I'm just going to be honest. One of them tried locking me up there. We're going to pull more right. Or let's pull in a little left again, so we don't go too far right. We actually want to see some combat. So my goal here is to sneak up on them and get R27Ts deployed on them. As said, these R27Ts do have IRCCM, just like the R73s. It's the same type of IRCCM, it's skate with, so they are really nice missiles for the most part. However, it really comes down to, did they see the missile get shot? Because if they did, it's not impossible to flare. There's also some very hot F-14s coming up here, so. Ooh, there's an F4 right here. I wonder if he sees me. Is he flying towards me? He is. We're gonna shoot an R-73 at him. Pretty much a guaranteed kill. Fortunate for him. I'm gonna shoot an R-73 at him. Yeah, he's not flaring that. I might be dead. Nope, we're good. I want to see if I can get an R-27T deployed on this F-14. Very hot target. Very difficult to flare an IRCCM for him, especially rear aspect like that. We got a missile on our back. He flared it, unfortunately, which means he's going to be on my ass. Oh, shit. Well, that's unfortunate. That did not work out the way I wanted to. So, well, that's unfortunate. We died all 3 matches. I hope I demonstrated the capability of this aircraft. It does take time to learn. Normally, I do much better in it, but as of right now, I really just hopped on, literally not even 20 minutes ago, and I just wanted to record this real fast for you. So it's an extremely potent aircraft. If you're trying to grind Britain, I highly recommend you pick it up. $37 is an absolute steal considering it is $75 right now, or not right now, but $75 normally. Absolute steal for this beautiful aircraft, and there's so much you can do. Free kills out the wazoo. And if you get your matches lasting long enough, you can get up to 30,000 RP a game. It is an amazing jet, and I highly recommend you pick it up. As for that, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was our 60. As you know, I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers, so we are currently at 640. We are currently at, well, let me check and verify before I give a number. We are currently at 642, meaning we are almost to 1,000 subs, and that is my goal. I really want to hit 1,000 subs by March 2025, but if I can get it earlier, oh my god, I don't know what I'll do, but I am really hoping we can get that 1,000 sub goal. Also, it helps me push towards my gadget partnership goal. So as always, if you found this helpful, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment down below if you intend to get any of the vehicles, and maybe even subscribe. It helps me out a ton. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later, but it helps me out a ton. For my next video, I'm more than likely going to get one out for the J7D, so keep eyes out for that. I'm actually grinding China as we speak because, I actually want to get aircrafts like the J10 to review for y'all. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.